Okay, so a couple things. These first few things are kind of nitpicky, but I think they sort of show that our opposition might not be super knowledgeable on current facts about autonomous cars. Firstly, level 5 autonomous cars can have a steering wheel. It's not like they're banned, they just don't technically need one. Secondly, as stated in our policy plan at the beginning, the federal government should put into effect policies to assist in the development of fully autonomous cars with the intention of eventually banning human-piloted cars from public roads. So our assumption is that, yeah, all cars will be autonomous. The costs cited for fully autonomous cars are totally off base. I believe you said something between $200,000 and $400,000. The IIHS estimates that autonomous cars, level 5 autonomous cars, will be between $5,000 and $10,000 more expensive than their non-autonomous counterparts, which is significant. But as stated as part of our policy, one idea was that we would use government incentives to get people to buy them. Currently, on electric cars, you can be awarded up to, I believe, a $7,500 government incentive with the purchase of an electric car, which helps greatly offset that cost. Also, I believe Alberto mentioned deaths involved in the Google prototypes. There were no deaths. There were several crashes, which again were caused by people, but no fatalities. He also said that the Tesla Model S is the best car we have to go on right now because it's the highest level of autonomous driving. That's not true. It's level 2. The Audi A8 is level 3, which again allows for low-speed traffic navigation. As for the story about Model S crashing into a fire truck on the freeway, I don't know the details of that, but he said that they could have been distracted or asleep, which, as he stated later, the Tesla manual specifically says is not what you should be doing. You are required to have your hands on the wheel, though there are some workarounds people have found. But again, that is not supported by Tesla. In addition, I don't think that this argument is all that premature with current technology and talking about the future. As I stated earlier, Volkswagen has promised a level 5 autonomous car within 4 years. Other companies, there's a small one called Rimac, has promised a level 4 autonomous car by 2020. So it's fairly near future. In addition, the Google prototypes were not level 5. They, I believe, never actually rated them. But they weren't, they were level 4 at the highest, I believe. In regards to autonomous cars being hacked, for one thing, you mentioned the Tesla Model S and the Jeep Cherokee. Jeep Cherokees are not autonomous, and that actually brings up an interesting point. The vast majority of modern cars sold have throttle by wire, braking by wire. They can already be hacked. It's been shown pretty extensively, as he said. This is not a new issue for autonomous cars specifically. As for the argument about ISIS potentially using autonomous cars for suicide, I guess not suicide bombings, just bombings, I think that's largely irrelevant. It's highly theoretical, and it probably would not affect the United States, which is what we're talking about. And in terms of the actual safety issues, current autonomous cars definitely do have their issues. I think it should be noted that, again, according to the IIHS, they're still significantly safer, statistically speaking, than human-piloted cars. So it is at the very least an improvement, and that safety is only going to go up as we get more on the road.